Rebecca, and today we're back for another video, and today we're going to be drawing a really cute dinosaur, and I personally really like this dinosaur so much. It's kind of a new, different style, and so yeah, I've usually drawn actual things, realistically, and then adding the eyes and everything, make them look like clip art and cartoony. So yeah, anyway, this is going to be really fun to draw, and I can't wait to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. And so the first part is we're going to draw is the head. Okay, so I just finished the circle. It's really easy if you have a template. So if you have like a bottom of a cup or something, or something like a cup holder or something that's a circle, then you can easily trace that and you get a perfect circle. So now for the bottom part, so basically all of the legs and hands are smushed together in this one little mushroom, the bottom of a mushroom shaped body. So I don't know if you guys have noticed my other very old videos, I use the same technique a bunch of other times. So basically imagine if this is like a mushroom, you draw I don't know, the bottom part of the stem of the mushroom. So you want to start here, and you want to go down and curve. So like, see how this is kind of mushroom shaped? I'm bending out a little bit, and then I'm curving it, and easily you draw the line. See, so it looks almost kind of like a mushroom. And now for the arms, it's super easy. Just curve it in, just like this. Another one like that. So it's almost like you're drawing, like, imagine if your hands are like that, you're basically tracing that shape. And for the legs are a bit harder. So you take the curve of this end and you use it as part of the leg, and you do 1, 2, 3, and you curve it back in. So do you see how this is like part of the leg? And if you want, you can even draw like a little leg, print on the other side. Same on the other side. So you use this curve basically to draw the leg. So imagine if you're here, it's a bit harder to do on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Oop, that's gonna be. And then you curve it in like that. And you can even draw that heart if you want to, or you can just do a regular, animal print. And now we can draw the spikes. Or actually, before we do the spikes, the hands, they kind of look like they're holding something, so I decided to give it like a ball. So you don't have to have a ball. You can be like some kind of food, like, I don't know, like a carrot or something, like I did in my bunny video. So I'm just going to make it a red ball, standard, regular stuff. So to draw the ball, you don't want to, if you're going to use a Sharpie like me, you kind of want to first draw this and then hover above it and continue the circle. So let me show you what I mean is you start drawing the circle, and then you hover above because you don't want to get anything on it. And you imagine if you're continuing the circle, and you continue it. So it's not like you're going onto the arms, you hover above it, so it creates a perfect circle. So I'm not going to have any designs on this, just leave it a plain red ball. And now we can focus on, what do you call it, like those spikes on his head. So those are pretty simple to draw. I want to make them simple. So imagine his head is looking over into the right corner. So the spikes are going to start here instead of starting right in the middle. So you can draw, there's actually a really simple way to do it. You draw a line and you give it that curved, and you put it down. So we don't want it to be like a sharp, right angle, or I don't know, like a sharp angle. You want it to be kind of a curved corner. And you do the second one. So let's start here, and you draw a line, and you do a curve and another line again. So it's like, again, not that sharp, it's just a curve. And I think we can fit just one more into here, maybe 2. Same thing, curve and place. So do you see how it's curved? I think this gives it a more like an animation cartoon kind of look. And now for the tail, the dinosaur is going to have a tail. So let's give it like a regular, it's like almost like you're having a finger and you just point it. That's gonna what the tail's gonna look like. So that's pretty simple to draw. You go right where the legs, right about where the legs started, and you give a line just like that, and you curve. You curve it like a finger, and you come back. So you see how that's a simple, very, very simple tail. And the tail and the rest of this side of the body has to have spikes as well. So really, really simple bumps. So let's start here. Go 1, 2, and maybe a small third one, maybe not finishing the entire way. So it's like halfway on the tail. And for this one, you can fit in 2. 1, 2. So just like that, you see how it looks really nice. And now we can draw the face. So the face is super duper easy. Let's not make it too hard. Let's not make it like circular with different shapes and stuff. So let's make it pretty simple. So the eyes are going to be almost like an oval and have little cheeks right under it, which is going to be pink. So it's really simple to draw. So as I said, it's like he's looking over at this corner. So, or maybe like just straight over there. Like right, imagine if he's looking just right into there. So we're gonna have his eye a little bit here instead of perfectly in the middle. So the first eye, start over here, and it's gonna be in the center of the entire head. So draw a curve, like an oval, just like that, and another one over here. So you wanna make sure they're about the same size. Just like that. And now for the smile is going to be right here. So I find that when you're drawing cartoon things, it's really nice to give the smile not how it would normally be on a realistic thing. Like usually a smile would be down here, but it's more, I don't know, cartoony if you put it in between the eyes, almost just right below it. So that's what I'm going to do. And now the eyes, there are actually no other, you can just color it in black. If you want, you can add different details like I do with all my other eyes. But this one, I want to do something different. So let's just color this entire eye in. Which is a standard eye. So now it looks like he's looking over at this corner. There we go. And you might want to fix the shape just a tiny bit as well. So there we go. I guess that's really it. There's not much else to do. So again, you can fix the shape and make sure the smile is, if you want, you can have it down here. But I think it would look more charactery, cartoony, I don't know what to say, but if it was in between the eyes. So yeah, that's it for the drawing. It's a really, really simple one. Oh, and there's one more thing. Underneath, if you have like a red marker or something of the type, for example this, just take it on the corner and draw a little circle and color it in red. This is of course optional, but I think it's really cute and it makes it look like it's blushing. So now let's get on to coloring. So here are all the colors I'm going to be using. As you can see from my choice of color scheme, I'm going to be using a green palette today for this dinosaur. It's I don't really know what to call it, and I'm using the red for the ball. So let's get started. So I think the easiest thing to start with would be the red ball. So let's just take the red and quickly just color this in. So I'm not going to do much shading. It's just I want the focus to be on the dinosaur or the dino, I don't know what to call it, and not on the ball. So let's just leave this a red. There we go. Simple. And now for the rest. So I think I'm torn between doing dark green or light green, so I think I might just do a little bit of both. So I'm going to give a one-sided outline with the light green, which is a tiny bit of dark green. one-sided shading, I think that's what you call it. And now let's go on with the colored pencils and the oil pastels. So let's make this simple. So I'm going to start with the light green and then mix it into the dark green. So I'm going to move these. So the way I'm going to start is I'm just going to go on lightly and then take a bit of dark green and then go on darkly. So you can see both colors, but they're not blending into one. So maybe I'll just go like this. So you might want to do the same shape as you did before, and then use the dark green on top of it. So you, if you're going to use oil pastels like me, colored pencils don't really work well on top of it. So you're going to want to do the colored pencils first. Right, there you go. And I'm going to continue this this pattern as I keep going. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the 3 spikes one by one, and then I'm going to do the body. Okay, so I just finished coloring and everything with colored pencils and markers. And now there was a bunch of different colored greens or oil pastels that I wanted to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take a bunch of colors. So for example, let's take this light green. And I go into spaces where it's more light, and I just very slowly follow the shape, and then I spread it. Now, it's not going to just look like this at the end, don't worry. Then I'm going to be taking my finger or a tissue or whatever and spreading it out. So and then I take my less, darker green shade and do this area. And slowly go into this area. And then I use the dark shade to fill in this area. And then I'm going to spread it all together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now finally, I'm going to fix any areas where I got all pastels, marker, or anything on. Okay, so I finished up everything else, and here's the finished product. I think it's super cute, and it's kind of a different style, and I like that. Instead of having, it's more cartoony, and yeah, I really like this style, and I think it's really fun, and I might do something like this again if you guys want me to do that. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this dinosaur. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and see you guys later. Bye!